Take.
Ah, pleasure. Absolutely amazing performance right over there. Of course, I think what I need to do right now is actually call on over two of our very special reps right over here. We have alongside me, Gent in the Gens, Manganga and Professora Mordas. How are you doing?
Good, and you?
I'm very good. I saw you smile at the end there, so I got to try and chat at the end. I saw you, you're like, yes, you got it right. Welcome to the show, guys, by the way.
Thank
How you guys
you.
doing, by the way? You good?
Yeah, we're very well.
Thank you.
Yeah. All right, cool. Now, first of all, I'd like to get into the knowledge of while we still have these instruments in front of us, why don't we actually get into it? I see that you guys are using what seems to me very native also to our people, Khoisan and so forth. You guys could use drumsticks, you could use, any other instruments, but why specifically these instruments?
O berimbau ele veio junto com os escravos para o Brasil, já com a musicalidade deles, e depois ele foi desenvolvido e dentro da capoeira e é o instrumento principal. Nas pesquisas é relacionado com os instrumentos na África, como o hadi, aqui na África do Sul, e o ungo em Angola e o chitende em Moçambique.
So what Professor Mordas is saying is that the berimbau, which is the main instrument of capoeira,
This is this one, eh?
Yeah, okay. Which is this one, made of a stick and a calabash, is the main instrument of capoeira, and was taken to Brazil by Africans, was taken there as slaves, and research has shown that it's got very strong links to, or strong origins perhaps, to the uhungu in Angola, to the chitende in Mozambique, and to the ohadi in South Africa.
I think talking about that relationship, because it seems to me, as you just said right now, of course, Brazil does have a relationship with Angola, as you're saying, and some other countries, but in specific form of capoeira. And you say our relationship is for the instruments.
Yes,
Okay.
yes,
Okay,
that is
cool.
correct. And the berimbau is just one of them. But obviously the berimbau represents sort of a more evolved form of these two instruments, because the tones are different and the way in which it's played, it's also different.
Okay, cool. And on the topic of forms, capoeira, of course, has two distinctive styles, so it seems. One style being the Angola style and the other one being the regional styles. What are the differences between these two styles?
Well, the main difference is in the way that they are played. Capoeira Angola, which is it's known to be the most primitive one. It's played mostly on the ground. It's relatively slower than Capoeira Regional. Capoeira Regional, which came to exist or was created a bit later than Capoeira Angola, is sort of more combative in a way. So you do jumps and the kicks are a bit faster, and it's not played too much on the ground. It's mostly sort of a higher game, so to speak.
Talking about the jumps and all flashy kicks, gentleman right over here, of course, was out here just scraping the ground and mopping the ground with his head. Now tell me about the titling. It seems that there were some certain titles here. You, of course, are a student, but I did address you as Professora. Tell me about the titles and how I can reach these certain titles.
For example, Renato Espil is the mestre. He's been doing capoeira almost 30 years.
Wow.
And I'm a professor because by the time I trained for almost 20 years as well. And capoeira, you get these gradings by the time you train and traduz manga. E quanto it's pelo tempo e o sistema do seu grupo que vai te dizer quando você é um mestre. Não depende do sistema e do tempo.
And also it depends a lot. It doesn't only depend on the time that you've been doing capoeira, but it depends on your master or your instructor. So sort of how much you've achieved within a certain amount of time, and it also depends on the system of your group, and that decides or dictates which grading you'll get or how long it'll take it to get to each grading.
How you behave in your life, capoeira is a way of life. It's not just doing movements and acrobatics. It's everything. It's the way you be in your life.
Yeah, talking about the way of life and how you get about into capoeira, I think, if you guys don't mind, could we just hop on over to that side with the rest of the guys? And I'd like a demonstration, even if you guys could show me just like a move, maybe a young little kick swing. You know what I'm saying? Sure. Yeah, okay, cool. But I think let's actually let you guys do your performance before we even get into the teachings of that. So while everyone else prepares, is everyone ready? You guys are stretched out, ready to go? Yeah? That's what I'm talking about. All right, cool. I'm ready. You guys ready? All right, cool. I think I need to leave it on to you guys. Please take it away.
África